Then we're ready to essentially put our glide wax on the ski. Before I get in there and start talking about the wax that we're going to use, we're primarily concerned with snow temperature. So I don't want, a lot of times people ask, oh, you know, it's going to be 50 degrees out tomorrow. You know, what we want to do is we're more concerned with snow temp, not air temp. That's when you see the ratings on all our packaging. On the Swix line, we have 4 levels, or 3 levels, and they're called CH, which is our hydrocarbon, and that's our most cost-effective wax. That's something that you'd want to be using. You wouldn't want to go into LF or HF. CH is our hydrocarbon line. LF stands for low fluoro, and HF stands for high fluoro. And high fluoro would be for a race application, but it's really important just to use, just to be using a CH wax and tuning your skis and cleaning your skis regularly versus just putting an expensive wax on. People think you make skis fast by putting HF wax on, and that's not the case at all. What you want to do is just keep them clean and not let them dry out and oxidize. And you'll see that. You'll see people that don't store their skis, or they'll ski on them too long before they reapply wax. And what happens is that wax won't stay on the ski, so it just gets, you hear people say their skis start to slow, and that's essentially what's going on. So again, CH wax, the most cost-effective wax. It's a great way to go. Some of the high school programs, you know, they just buy bulk CH6, and that's just what they train on, and the kids always use the wax. Their skis are staying, you know, covered up. They're not drying out. It's a good wax, whether you're skiing on man-made snow or even if it's a little warmer. It's just going to be durable, and it's going to last and not pull out of the base and dry the ski out. So CH wax, you don't need to go higher than that. LF and HF is more race application, and then you'll see in those hard good catalogs. There's one more line. It's at the HF level, but there's an additive, and it's our Black Wolf line. In Black Wolf, I typically don't even run our regular HF after I've tested it. I find that in 90% of the instances, the BW runs very well in cold snow for cold dry friction, and then it's extremely effective on man-made snow, which we raced on and had a lot of races on this year throughout New England. And then it's highly effective on a day like today, which is the opposite of extreme cold, but it's very effective in combating picking up contaminants in the snow. So,
do you guys think, just to touch base on the chemistry, or a little bit of, like you were saying, that works better in man-made snow? Why
the well, I can't. We don't really get into what we're putting in here. Right. What I can talk about, when the scientists were explaining how Black Wolf additive works, if you think of a deck of playing cards and you put pressure down directly on the deck, it's relatively stable. But the way it sets up on the ski from a molecular perspective, when you put side pressure on that deck of cards, it feathers out real quickly and fast. And that's the analogy we use with Black Wolf. It's different than our BD, which was an earlier additive that we used. It had some graphite in there. This is completely new technology. It's, you know, we're looking at a big price difference between CH and HF. So more racers.
I just want to make sure you said so HF.
Right.
Is that up there?
Yeah. Well, this is HF, but it's Black Wolf. Yeah.
Okay, so that's my question. Is it HF?
BW.
And that's it. There's no like HF.
There is still a